Hello everybody and welcome back to another video, and today we are going over my 2021 through 2022 NFC record predictions. In the background of, while I'm talking is going to be me just playing my friend. You guys can go see part 1 where I did the AFC. You'll see where we left off in the game. This is where we left off, so I started right here. Currently in Share Factory, so I'm not really going to have too many reactions to the game. I'm not playing the game right now. So yeah, anyways guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah guys, on to my predictions.
I'm so good.
So first off, I just want to say before we get into the predictions, that it is currently Saturday as I am recording this, and for my predictions, coming from Saturday obviously, this video probably won't be out before Sunday when all the games are going to be played, so I'm sorry about that. I do already know who won the Buccaneers Cowboys game. The Bucs won by like 2. But other than that, I have no prior knowledge to it. So, anyways, guys, yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. Starting off with the NFC East. So, starting off with the NFC East, the NFC East includes the Giants, Eagles, Cowboys, and the Washington football team. So yeah. Anyways, starting off at number 4, we have the Giants. Personally, I don't really see the Giants doing anything this year. I mean, I just don't think that they're that good, and I don't see them improving really any this year. I mean, they've made no improvements to the quarterback play. Maybe Daniel Jones gets better, but so far, in my opinion, just isn't very good on the Giants, especially compared to the people in their division. I know the division's not very good, but like they're pretty bad. Their defense isn't great. I mean, we'll have to see how they do. I'm kind of hoping that the Giants don't do good in their first game, especially because I'm kind of going against Saquon Barkley in my fantasy game. But we're not gonna get into that crap. But anyways, so yeah, that's why I have the Giants coming in at 2-15, 2-15, only beating the Falcons and the Eagles. Just to be clear, I am a Falcons fan, so I'm not gonna be biased at all. I have the Giants beating the Falcons. So yeah, 2-15, winning over the Falcons and the Eagles. Just don't see them doing much this year. On to the next team. So the next team that we have is the Philadelphia Eagles, who I think that they do honestly so much better this year. Personally, I think that the NFC East in general gets better this year. Like the Eagles, I see them doing good things. I think that Jalen Hurts. I think he'll prove that he can be a starting quarterback. I'm an Alabama fan, so, I might have a little bias for him, but like, I'm hoping that Jalen Hurts does good, and I think that he will. They have Devontae Smith, who is on my fantasy team, so hopefully, he wins me this game, this week. But, yeah. And, I mean, they're going to start off good. They're going against the Falcons. I don't see them losing to the Falcons, honestly. So, yeah. I think they're going to do good this season and start off with a bang. And, they just have a good offense, and their defense is solid. And that's why I have them going 7-10. Winning over the Giants, the Lions, the Jets, the Raiders, the Saints, the Falcons, and the 49ers. Yet again, Falcons fan. I have them beating the Falcons. Yeah. But yeah, that's why I have them going 7-10. I think they do great this year. I think Jalen Hurts has his year. I think he proves that he can be a starting quarterback in the NFL. And I think he changes the Eagles, team around. Back to being good again. And I mean, the staff honestly seems to not like him, so maybe he gets traded and actually gets a better opportunity, which I'd love that for Jalen Hurts, but we're talking about the Eagles, so it doesn't really matter. But anyways, on to the next team. So the next team that we have is the Dallas Cowboys. I think Dak comes back. I think he has a good year. Obviously he's gonna have to get settled back into the offense, so maybe he doesn't do as good to start out. I know he played a great game, or I think he played a great game. I don't know. I didn't really watch the game, but they had a really close game, so I'm assuming that Dak had a great game. So maybe he does start out good, but I don't know. I have the Cowboys being very mediocre this year. I think that I think Zeke's just washed, honestly. I don't think Zeke does anything. I think that Dak will get into it, but, he just has to get used to the offense again. He hasn't played in forever, so. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see how that goes. And without a running back, it's going to be hard. To try and get the passing game started when they know that you're going to pass. But yeah, so I have them doing very mediocre this year, coming in at 8-9, losing to the Washington football team, the Chargers, the Bucks, the Panthers, the Patriots, the Vikings, the Broncos, the Chiefs, and the Saints. That is who I have them losing to. I know they're going 8-9, and I said 9 teams that they're losing to instead of 8 teams that they're winning. I made some last-minute decisions before I started this, so I didn't feel like changing it all. But yeah, so that's what I have them coming in at. But I think that Dak, by next year, for sure, the Cowboys will be a much better team, and they'll start popping off a little bit more. As of right now, have them at 8-9. On to the next team. So, on to the next team, we have the Washington football team. And I think they have a great year this year, They have such a great defense. And, they have a really good wide receiver in Terry McLaurin. The only problem with their game really is their quarterback, but with mediocre quarterback play and a great defense and a solid number 1 wide receiver and a hopefully great running back, a lot of people have him in fantasy. So I'm assuming he's going to do good things. I don't know. I don't really know the guy. I don't really watch the Washington football team. But I just see them doing amazing this year. Just, better than they normally do. So yeah, I have them coming in at 11-6. Only losing to the Cowboys, Seahawks, Chiefs, Bucks, Bills, and the Chargers. But yeah, I think they have a lot better year this year, and they win the division. And yeah, on to the next division. So, starting off with the next division, we have the NFC North, which includes the Lions, Bears, Vikings, and the Packers. So starting off with the number 4 team, I have the Detroit Lions. And, it's the Lions, man. I just don't see them doing much this year. It's the same old Lions. They downgraded in quarterback play. I don't see them getting much better. Really, the only good player that they have is T.J. Hawkinson, from my knowledge. I'm not very, educated on the NFL or anything, so these predictions probably don't mean anything. But, yeah, I don't see them doing very good this year.
Oh, I did not even see.
And that's why I have them coming in at 2-15.
Well, guess what?
Beating the Falcons. Yet again, I'm a Falcons fan. I have them beating the Falcons. And a very surprising win. I have them beating the Rams. And here's the reason I have them beating the Rams. The Rams have a very easy, like 3-week stretch where they play 3 really bad teams. They should easily beat. So they're not gonna have very much motivation. They're just gonna play the week thinking that they have an easy win, and then the Lions win. I don't know. That's just my prediction. It's dumb, I know, but that's what we're going with. So yeah, I have the Lions coming in at 2-15. On to the next team. So the next team that I have is the Chicago Bears. I see them doing a lot better this year now that they have Justin Fields. They finally have a good quarterback. Not saying that Andy Dalton's a bad quarterback, but he just never really got to live up to his full potential on the Bengals. So he hasn't turned out to be the best quarterback. And now he's just a mediocre quarterback that sits on teams and goes from team to team. But now they have a good quarterback, a good rookie quarterback, who I don't think they should start week 1. I think they should start them against like the Bengals or the Lions.
I think we all know what I'm about to
But
do.
it's not up to me, obviously.
Go ahead and call my defense.
So yeah, I think that their defense is good. They have a decent run game. They have good wide receivers.
We all know what
Their
I'm
quarterback
about to do.
should be good. Their quarterback should be good. I think Justin Fields does good. As long as they start him out with some momentum. Like, obviously, don't start him against the Rams. That just wouldn't be very smart. So,
That's not what
yeah. So, I have them coming in at 8 and 9. I know I just hyped them up so much for them to be coming in at 8 and 9. But, it's better. It's progression, and I see them doing very good in the next few years from now. And yeah, I have them winning against the Raiders, Vikings, Lions twice, the Bengals, the Giants, the Browns, and the Seahawks. I think it's going to be an upset over the Seahawks and Browns for sure. Wait. Yeah, the Seahawks and Browns. Yeah, the Seahawks and Browns. I got kind of confused for a minute. I thought I was just being dyslexic for a second. But yeah, I have them, making an upset against the Browns and the Seahawks. And I think they go 8 and 9. They were very close with the Vikings. I just had to pick one, and spoiler: the Vikings are second in the division. On to the Vikings. So, in my personal opinion, the Vikings are going to do good this year. I don't think they do too bad. I don't see them doing too many bad things. I do see them making some mistakes in some games. Just simple mistakes. Just because I feel like they are. I just feel like some very simple games they might end up losing somehow.
22 comes
I don't know why. Just do. But other than that, I think they have a really good team. I mean, they have a solid defense. They have a top 5 running back.
I called it because I thought it was funny.
And they're really good. They have a top 5 running back, a very underrated quarterback in my opinion. I think that Kirk Cousins is actually pretty good at the quarterback position. And they have obviously Justin Jefferson, who I hope can improve this year. Obviously that's what you'd hope for after a phenomenal rookie season, and any rookie season you want them to improve. So yeah, I have the Vikings coming in at 8 and 9. Winning against the Cowboys, the Bears, the Lions twice, the Bengals, the Panthers, the Packers, and the Seahawks. I'm not going to talk too much about the Packers upset. I'll talk about them literally next. Which, by the way, spoiler alert, Packers are in first. But yeah, so I have them coming in at 8 and 9. I think the Vikings do better in a few years down the road, but I think this is a pretty tough division other than the Lions. I think the Bears have a very bright future. I think the Vikings have a very bright future. And we'll get on to the Packers in a second. But yeah, so that's what I think for the Vikings. On to the Packers. So personally, in my opinion, I don't see the Packers doing as good as they have done in previous years. Just especially this year, I don't see them doing that good. Obviously I have them first in the division and doing better than 8 and 9. But I just don't see them doing that great. I still think their team and their just looking at their roster, they're good. But after what happened with Aaron Rodgers and all that stuff, man. And Aaron Rodgers is probably starting to regress. He's getting older and he's definitely not like Tom Brady. I just don't see them doing as good as they have in the past. I think they'll do better once Aaron Rodgers retires and Jordan Love finally gets to start playing more. I don't think, Jordan Love will be like Aaron Rodgers or Brett Favre, but I think he'll have a good career in Green Bay. But yeah, so personally, I don't have them doing that good. Their roster looks phenomenal, but I think Aaron Rodgers severely underperforms. And yeah, that's why I have the Packers coming in at 10 and 7. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? But yeah, I just don't see them doing that good this year. I have them losing to the Vikings, the Rams, the Chiefs, the Seahawks, the 49ers, the Cardinals, and for the 7th team, I have them losing to the Saints, bro. Look.
Oh,
The Saints just came off of a
Does that
hurricane.
happen a lot
Okay?
in MLB, Bryce?
Just came off of a
Balls
hurricane.
just rest on their chest?
All right?
Does that
They're
happen
playing in
lot
a new
MLB,
stadium
bro?
because the hurricane was bad.
Oh.
Do you guys remember the last time the Saints were projected to do bad and then a hurricane happened? They won the freaking Super Bowl. I think. I'm pretty sure. So, personally, I have them winning the Super Bowl this year. But but I also think that they beat the Packers while doing so.
Press play ball.
So, that's kind of my meme pick for the Saints to win the Super Bowl. So obviously, I had to give them a good enough record to get into the playoffs, from these record predictions. And they might beat the Packers. I don't know. We'll see. But I think that's going to be a big upset if the Saints can somehow manage to pull off an insane upset over the Packers in Week 1. It probably won't happen, but I think it'd be amazing. So yeah, my prediction is that they win the Super Bowl this year because, it's the freaking Saints, bro. I know we're talking too much about the Saints and not enough about the Packers. But yeah, I have them losing to the Vikings, Rams, Chiefs, Seahawks, 49ers, Cardinals, and these Saints, obviously. But yeah, I see the Saints doing really good this year, just because for the memes. But yeah, I have the Packers going 10-7, and I don't see them doing that good this year with Aaron Rodgers. But anyways, guys, on to the next division. Okay, so on to the NFC West is the division that we're going to be doing. I'm saving the NFC South for last because obviously my favorite team is the Falcons, and I wanted to save also the Saints for last because, they're winning the Super Bowl this year. Look, I'm telling you guys, the dang hurricane has saved them again. All right, I'm sorry, it just has. All right, I don't care if you think I'm wrong. The hurricane will save them yet again. But anyways, on to the NFC West. So coming in at number 4, I have the Arizona Cardinals. And I have them doing good this year, but just not that good. They're in a really tough division, and I think that's going to make things really hard on them. I know a lot of you are probably kind of mad that the Cardinals are in 4th because, you got the Seahawks and the 49ers. 49ers, Seahawks, and Cardinals are very interchangeable. Which I guess I'm kind of leaking that the Rams are coming in first, but they are. The Rams are just super good. But yeah, they're very interchangeable, and things could definitely change from now to by the time the season's over. Through my predictions, but yeah. But they're just in a very tough division. I think they have a great team. I don't think that they're third, second, or first in their division. And that's really their only problem, I'm going to be completely honest. I don't think this is a bad team. I think they're a great team. And I think they'd thrive in another division. But just in this division, it's going to be tough. But anyways, I have the Cardinals coming in at 9-8, which I know the 4th place team in a division is a winning record. I know that's crazy, but whatever. So anyways, yeah. Cardinals coming in at 9-8, only losing to the Titans, 49ers, the Rams twice, the Seahawks twice, the Browns, and the Cowboys. Which means I have the Cardinals beating... Oh, wait, yeah, I have the Cardinals. Never mind. Forget what I was about to say. But yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, okay, so my bad. I messed up, guys. Titans, they lose to the Titans, the 49ers twice, the Rams twice, the Seahawks once, the Browns, and the Cowboys. Sorry, that's my bad. But yeah, that's what I have them coming in at, 9-8. And yeah, guys, on to the next team. So the next team that I have here is going to be the Seahawks. And, yet again, they have a great team. They could probably get a better O-line, but they have some good wide receivers in Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf. They have a top 10 quarterback, and their defense is solid. They're just in a tough division yet again. But, they still have a winning record, obviously, so... Yeah, I have them doing good this year against other teams that aren't in their division, but I do see them making some mistakes in games and just losing some easy ones, kind of. But I also see them winning some hard games, like some rivalries and other stuff. And that's why I have the Seahawks coming in at 10-7, only losing to the Rams twice, the 49ers once, the Cardinals once, the Titans once, the Vikings once, and the Bears. I know the Vikings and the Bears seems a little bit like a stretch, but you know, those are just some games that I see them making mistakes in.
Bro,
You know,
I thought
I don't know.
mistakes,
That's just
bro.
some games that I see them making
I
mistakes
think
in.
that honestly might have been a catch if it
Personally,
was
it
earlier in the
just
game, but since it's later
randomly
in
in
the
my
game,
head,
I
I
have to
just
address
see
the
them not winning
prediction.
those games.
If you gonna fix
That's
it,
why these predictions literally have no meaning to the regular season.
I
They
just
could
had to
kill
make
those
sure that
teams
no
by
one
40,
okay.
but I don't see it. But anyways, on to the next team. So the next team that I have is the San Francisco 49ers, and you're probably wondering, Furious, how did they get all the way to the second in this hard division? Well, you know, it just depends on injuries. They have a top tier
Oh,
team.
man.
Top tier. They're literally one of the best
Well,
teams.
one more play if I throw
They
an
just had
interception,
injuries last year. And that was the only thing that's been holding them back is
Just hoping
injuries.
that my
I mean, they have a really good team, and if Jimmy Garoppolo's not having a good game, then give it to freaking Trey Lance. If Trey Lance isn't having a good game, if they want to start him, give it to Jimmy Garoppolo. I mean, their quarterback play can't be terrible. And the rest of the team's so good. It's crazy. Hoping that Raheem Mostert has a crazy game for me because I have him on my fantasy team. You know, maybe, maybe not. You know, I'm so freaking insane, bro. Did you guys just see what I just did? There's 4 seconds left. All right.
Do I trust
Anyways,
myself to kick
but
an
yeah, they just have a very good team, very good defense,
That's the
very
question, man.
solid offense. And yeah, that's why I have them coming in at. Did I just miss this kick? But that's why I have them coming in at 13-4, only losing to the Rams twice, the Seahawks once, and the Eagles. But yeah,
You made it, didn't you?
Alright, I'll let you get a chance.
on
Run up and
to
I'll start
the
right once you get
Rams. So onto the Rams. It's the Rams, bro.
there.
Like you just can't doubt the Rams. I mean, they're good, bro. Like they upgraded in their quarterback severely. You know, they got Matthew Stafford. They're looking amazing. They have a top tier defense. They had is Cam Akers injured? I don't know. If Cam Akers is injured, they have a solid running back. Sorry, I got a call. But they have a solid running back. I mean, they have a top tier defense, solid running back, and a great quarterback. They also have Cooper Kupp to help them out. I'm not really sure who else their wide receivers are, but I have them doing absolutely amazing this season. I mean, they upgraded a quarterback, and that's really all I think that they needed to be a Super Bowl contender. And that's why I have them coming in at 15-2, only losing to the Lions and the Bucks. Yes, the Lions, we've already went over this previously. You know, they got a 3-game easy stretch, and then they just
I mean, I was
throw the bag, or fumbled the bag, and somehow end up losing because they're not prepared. But anyways, on to the next division. By the way, I will be adding another clip. I know the game just ended.
You're just dumb.
Okay, so I don't actually have any more, like, game footage of Madden. So we're just gonna add some random clips. Alright. Alright. So yeah, we're just gonna add some random clips, that I have. So yeah, anyways, let's get on to it. Okay, so, NFC South. It includes the Panthers, Falcons, Saints, and the Buccaneers. And coming in at number 4, I have the Panthers. Now, the Panthers have a great running back, and not much else. I mean, their defense is okay. The defense is alright. They have a great running back and some alright receivers, and an okay quarterback. We'll have to see how he does. Personally, I think that Sam Darnold's going to do good in Carolina. I think he's going to do a lot better than he did at the Jets. Just a random prediction. So I think in like a year or two, once they can actually get a good team, I think that they'll be better because I think that Sam Darnold does get better at Carolina. So yeah, but as of right now, I don't have them doing too good. I mean, really, their whole game is just their running back, and yeah, that's basically it. And that's why I have the Panthers coming in at 4-13, only winning against the Jets, the Giants, the Falcons, and the Texans. Yet again, I'm a Falcons fan. I'm being unbiased. Panthers beat the Falcons. All right. So yeah, I have them beating the Jets, Giants, Falcons, and the Texans, coming in at 4-13. And sorry Carolina, but if you guys could get some other good pieces, you know, maybe you get higher next time. Anyways, on to number 3. So at number 3, we have the Atlanta Falcons. Yet again, I'm a Falcons fan. Unbiased, freaking. All right. So anyways. You know, the Falcons just aren't good, man. They just aren't good. They're never gonna be good. I mean, we had that one Super Bowl run, and that was basically it, bro. I mean, we suck now. We have Matt Ryan, he's good. We lost Julio. I mean, I still believe in our wide receiver core and everything, but just, I mean, I just don't think we do good this year. We have a mediocre defense that's normally not good. You know, maybe they improve this year, but there's no way they can improve that much. And I'm saying without Julio, our defense gets worse. I mean, our offense gets worse. So, I mean, it's not looking bright for the Falcons. But I do have. So, anyways, I do have the Falcons coming in at 4-13, same as the Panthers. Only winning against the Panthers, the Jets, the Texans, and the Jaguars. Other than that, they suck. So, yeah. On to the next team. So, the next team that we have is going to be the Saints, coming in at number 2. And, I mean, just, bro. Like, man, they just came off of a hurricane. I've already explained this. You know, 2009 Saints are back. It's just gotta happen. It's just gotta happen. For the memes, it's gotta happen, bro. It just has to. I mean, like, come on, it has to happen. They have to win the Super Bowl this year. But anyways, I really don't think the team's that good. But, I mean, hurricane, bro. And I think Jameis Winston does better with the Sean Payton offense. I think they get a lot, like, I think Jameis Winston throws a lot less picks and gets more patient with his throws instead of trying to force throws. And, yeah. Other than that, the team's not very good, but, you know, they're gonna make the playoffs, bro. They just have to. They have to win the Super Bowl this year. I'm telling you, man, it just has to happen. But anyways, so since they have to make the playoffs to win the Super Bowl, I got them coming in at 11-6. Only losing to the Titans, the Jets, the Bucks, the Bills, and the Washington football team. Yeah, I know this is probably a little bit of a stretch and probably won't happen, but I had to get them in the playoffs. And then, you know, they have to win the Super Bowl, man. They just have to, bro. The hurricane. They just have to. Anyways, on to the next team. So, the next team that we have is obviously the Buccaneers coming in and first for the NFC South. And, I mean, it's the Buccaneers. They just won the Super Bowl. They brought back all 22 players and added some pieces. I mean, I don't see how they could have possibly gotten worse. So, just right off the bat, I'm just going to say it. They're a solid team, a great team. I have them coming in at 16-1, only losing to the Saints one time, obviously. So yeah, I mean, there's not much to say about the Buccaneers. They're just good, all right. But yeah. So those are my NFC record predictions, and I don't really know what else to say. Those are my predictions. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will let you guys finish off
We are
these
going to kill
clips
ourselves.
because they're
Come on.
funny. Bro, you got. Actually, you don't have to. If you want to leave, have a good day. But anyways, guys, have a good day. See ya. Bryce, why wouldn't you say blue?
Me, I think it's gonna be incinerator.
Yeah, dude.
Watch it be something else that we
Yeah,
would have
just for your
forgotten.
guess, I think it's gonna be incinerator.
Watch it be blimp.
How do we forget about Blip?
You guys both
Oh,
did.
no, isn't that
Bryce and Lily both did the
train.
same thing.
Guys, let's make a train. Guys, let's make a train.
Or
Someone get on.
Fucking K!
get in, Logan. Logan, you've got to get in.
I am in.
Riding on.
Nick.
Cowboy. Cowboy. Yeah, you see that? I gotta
You
go.
guys want to do a Minecraft world?
I'm about to
No.
get off.
Just better.
That's so stupid.
I'm just better. I'm just a better player. Oh, ring baby.
I'm gonna throw you out.
Yeah, we're throwing out. Dang it.
Dude, that's so dumb.
That's my thing, bro. I'm always the one to get drop kicked, and then I just do that as a joke. Oh, well, frick you. That's what you get. Okay, Donald Duck. Wow, guys, look at the view. There's no Logan in it.
Friends, what are you doing?
Bryce, stop. Bro, we're playing the fight game. Stop.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, now y'all can go.
Okay. Interesting.
Be careful.
That's exactly what I felt through, Nick.
Bro, Bryce really said be careful. I'm clipping that.
I'm like, be careful, don't worry.
I can fly.
You're so close.
I can fly, man.
Frick.
We good? Oh, Logan's gonna fall through the floor. Logan's gonna fall through the floor.
It was perfect, too.
No, that's a free kick.
Okay,
Free
okay.
kick.
Let me bring it up. Okay, you can bring it up. All right, go. Oh, he fakes him. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go. It's like an heat-seeking missile. There you are. You scallywag. Wait, hold on. Stop the fighting. Interesting. Okay, we can fight again. No, fam, we're not doing that here.
What is it? Hold on. Talk about.
Hey, yo, he said timeout. He called time.
Not controller's on.
How do you just know?
My controller's about to die, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, what? It's not going. Okay, timing.